Hello guys, how are we doing? This is Andrew Harris with your SmackDown review for April 10th, 2012. Now you guys are probably wondering, Andrew, why are you putting it up on Friday? Good question, people. The reason I did it on Friday is because I already had a video planned for Tuesday. Plus, I really didn't get to watch SmackDown because I had something prior to do before SmackDown started, and I didn't get done to it till 8 o'clock, so I'm doing that video today. Okay, guys. If you want to see this before anyone else, go to my YouTube channel. It is www.youtube.com/17aharris. I'll put the link down below. If you want to see it before anyone else, when you go to YouTube, subscribe up above, and then for any comments, down below. Okay, SmackDown opens up on Tuesday with Mean Gene Okerlund in the ring, and he invited Sheamus into the ring. Sheamus gets blah blah blah. Sheamus comes out and apologizes for his actions last Friday, and where he bro-kicked a referee after he lost a match because of trickeries. So then he apologizes for what he did, and then John Laurinaitis comes out and says, "Sheamus, that is not good enough. You need to apologize right now to the official." So he apologizes to the official, and then John Laurinaitis says, "Then you need to apologize to all the referees." So then he does that. And then he says, "Sheamus, you need to apologize to the WWE Universe." And then, of course, Sheamus being the guy he is, he does. So then, John Laurinaitis says, "Sheamus, that is not good enough. And I'm putting you on permanent probation. If you touch a referee on accident or on purpose, you will be fired." Yeah, that was kind of creepy. But really, guys, Sheamus being fined $500,000, about half of $1,000,000 for hitting a referee. Now, I know in the WWE, ROH, TNA, or any other wrestling promotion you can think of, you're not supposed to hit the referee. You just can't hit the referee. But $500,000, don't you think that's a little excessive, guys? Because I understand wrestlers get in the heat of the moment, things happen, and they end up hitting referees. But that is just way too excessive. Now, some of you guys are going to say, "Oh, well, Andrew, it's part of the storyline." And I'm going to say, "I know that, dumbass." But seriously, $500,000. Come on. Seriously, guys? Okay, the first match of the night, we had Mark Henry versus Randy Orton. Now, this is a rematch from, I believe, a few months ago. Oh, sorry, guys. This, in my opinion, was an okay way to start out a live edition of SmackDown. I would have rather seen a Randy Orton versus like a younger talent, to maybe push the younger talent to get them higher up on the card, or maybe just to make them look better. That's just my opinion. Fuck. Oh, okay. Blech. Okay. This match ended up in a double countout because Kim comes on the Titantron and basically says, "I kicked your father's ass." He didn't actually say I kicked your father's ass, but that's how I took it. Randy Orton goes in the back, looks for his dad. When he finds his dad, Kane hits him with a steel pipe. And Kane basically says a punchline, I'm a sucker for family reunions." Ha, 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 ha. That was funny, Kane. You should do that a little more often. Okay, next we had Benny Kamer, if I said that right, versus Ryback. we already know who won. Moving on. We had a tag team match, the Usos versus Heath Slater and I believe Tyson Kidd, with the Hall of Famer, Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart as their manager of the match, and you had Mick Foley on commentary. Okay, not kiss. Sorry guys, I gotta fix my script here. Okay, I'll fix it later. Okay. This match, in my opinion, was a real good match because WWE's tag team division is really lacking right now because you don't really have too many people that can go for Primo and Epico's tag team championships. Although we did have a tag team title defense at WrestleMania 28 in which they kept the titles. Was that good? Not necessarily. Okay. Oh, the Usos did pick up the win on Heath Slater and Tyson Kidd. Alrighty. Next we had the return of Piper's Pit with none other than Bret Hart. Just kidding. With Roddy Piper, with Daniel Bryan and AJ as his special guest. Now first Daniel Bryan comes out and of course Piper talks about how he lost the championship in 18 seconds and how he blamed it on AJ, and yeah. So then Daniel was like, I got rid of AJ, he's no longer a distraction, and I get my rematch clause, and this time I won't lose in 18 seconds, and I'm going to win. Well, in my opinion, he's going to lose again. And then we're going to get an Alberto Del Rio Sheamus storyline, in which Alberto Del Rio will more than likely win. Don't get me wrong, I like Sheamus as a competitor, but Alberto Del Rio, I believe, needs a World Heavyweight Championship push to establish him as a high card main eventer. That's just my opinion. Okay. What's next? Oh yes, next we had Khali, Natalya, and Alicia Fox versus the Bellas and Drew McIntyre. Now this match didn't last very long because Drew McIntyre said, screw this, I'm better than this, and he basically just walks out of the match. So, well, we already knew who won. I'm moving on. Okay, next we had a Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes, and Big Show segment. Now we all know that Big Show has been basically doing what Cody did to Big Show at WrestleMania and showing embarrassing moments. Big Show didn't. Well, he did show an embarrassing moment back when Cody Rhodes was dashing, and he put some type of lip gloss thing on his mouth. Yeah, it was pretty disturbing. And yeah. And Cody Rhodes, when he was dashing, was actually pretty stupid. So yeah, I didn't really agree with that. Oh, I skipped over something. Okay. We had Hunico versus Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And of course, being the dumbass I am, I skipped it. Okay. Nah, this was basically a filler match. You had Hunico win off of a disqualification because Hacksaw hit him with his 2x4. Then you had Sergeant Slaughter come out before that and put Hunico in the Cobra Clutch. Alright, then we had our main event, Sheamus and Mean Gene Okerlund versus Alberto Del Rio and Daniel Bryan. Now, this in my opinion, okay, I'm going to be super honest. This main event kind of sucked. And not in a good way. Because basically you had three future main eventers, and a guy that hasn't been in a WWE ring in years, And basically, Daniel Bryan kicked Sheamus out of the ring. They were going to beat Mean Gene Okerlund. And basically, all the legends came out to save him, and then they just beat their ass. I agree with that segment, but that main event kind of sucked. Let me know what you guys think down below. Okay, my question of the day is, let's see, what is question of the day? Oh, here we go. Do you think that the fine put on Sheamus was ridiculous, or do you think it was okay? Do you think it was fair, or do you think it was complete and utter bullshit, or do you think it was peachy keen? Let me know down below in my YouTube inbox, or hit me up on Facebook. Okay, guys. Tomorrow I will be putting up Wrestling's Finest Part 2. Of course, I didn't put Wrestling Finest Episode 1 up yet because I had some audio problems and I fixed it, and by the time I got those fixed, it was Sunday night. So, if you want to see Wrestling's Finest Episode 1, I'll put it up for you guys. Alright, for the SmackDown review for April 10th, 2012, I'm Andrew Harris. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye guys.